you all. My name is Mariah Phillips and I am running for Congress. I think it's great today that I am here because, as many of you know, today is actually the anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment. And many of you guys may know that that means that women have the right to vote. Now, this was passed in 1920. Since 1920, many women have stepped forward in leadership in our nation, and unfortunately, recently, did not succeed as president, but I hope to step forward in a position of leadership to be your congressional candidate and hopefully eventually your congresswoman to serve in Washington, D.C. Now, I know a little bit of that history because I'm a teacher. I'm actually a U.S. government teacher. I teach U.S. government, personal finance, wellness, sociology, broad line of social studies, and I teach in Rutherford County. I teach my students every day how Washington is supposed to work, and then I check my Twitter, and I see that it's not working, or I check my television. Just today I was saying, as I'm teaching high school now, and on my lunch break, I looked at my phone and saw more breaking news. We have breaking news. I feel like since I've been running for Congress, years have gone by, and I've only been running for about 3 months. So I know many of you guys feel that same way. So I wanted to say today, as we celebrate the passage of the 19th Amendment, which, by the way, Tennessee had a very large stake in that passage, I want to thank you for having me today as a candidate for Congress. One of the reasons why I'm running is because I think it's so important for us to change the conversation of what it means to be a Democrat and what it means to really support our people, the working people of this district. Now, as somebody who myself has worked 2 jobs most of my life, I know what it means to sit around the table and figure out how we're going to pay our bills each month. My husband and I have been married for 20 years. I met him in high school. And as we've been sitting around together raising our 5 children, we've had to make decisions and sacrifices to make sure that their needs were met. And I think we need people in Washington who understand those values, the values of the working people, the values of people who want change in a positive way, who want to support people who get out every day and work their 1 or 2 jobs, who want to support the wonderful things that we have on this banner behind us, a 40-hour week, a living wage, things that we actually all need in order to be successful, right? And I think whether you're a Democrat or Republican, we all basically want the same things. We want to make sure that at the end of a hard day's work, we have something to show for it. That our families have opportunities to be successful, and that our communities are strong and unified and ready for the next opportunity. So my name is Mariah Phillips, and I hope that you give me the opportunity to represent you in Congress. Thank you so much.